so this talk actually, oops, this is all the way to the, let me see whether I can skip some. Okay, so this talk actually deals with developmental math ed, and we nowadays know that it is so difficult to teach at the tertiary level when students come in from all different backgrounds and training, right? And so I was thinking that if I start studying what I have here locally, and hopefully I can share little techniques on how to improve successful forward upward movement of the students who are considered not ready for college. So here we go. How many college students are in the US? You can see now 18.1 million students post-secondary, and about 15.1 million students are enrolled in undergraduate. So roughly 3.1 million enrolled in graduate. But you can see that it's that's what I got from this recent survey. Almost 50% doing bachelor's degrees. So, but it is sad to note that most high school graduates, 75%, do not feel, it's really like internal, more of like self-reflective survey. They don't feel prepared to make college or career decisions after graduation. And so if you really go deeper into the research, you can see now that 55% and 23% of the US students entering 2-year and 4-year higher education institutions, respectively, are not deemed ready, are not quite ready for college. So we now know that this is not just costing the students and their families. This is actually I would say, a drain to our system. 7.5 billion each year. Huh? So taxpayer money, yeah, our tax go to making sure that these students move forward. And sometimes they drop, I know, but the best way to do this is to help them using what we call the co-requisite courses. I believe you have heard about co-req. That means that, they are taking a not college credit, but then they get connected to a college credit course. Like, for example, in this case here, more data. So let's skip on the data. In Texas, since I am from Texas, in Texas, we have what we call our TSI. So this is the initiative that they're saying that if you are a student entering college or university, you better have certain minimal standards pass, right? So the position of, since time is not my friend, so why do we need to study these baseline rates? I think it's very important that we have the background of what the university, for example, has in terms of thinking of students as assets, right? Instead of liability. You think of them as assets. They enter the university, they go through these placement tests. If they don't pass, we put them in their developmental mathematics courses, for example. And in the university level here, we have two kinds of the developmental math courses. And it's really tough. So in this case, in order to really study what's going on, we collected data, and we made sure that what this data is going to do is to inform the whole community. And of course, especially at the level of the mathematics instructors teaching these remedial classes. So, so in fall of 2023, we collected the data from fall 2012 to spring 2023, current institutional data, all the students pass, fail, withdrawal rates. and these are the two developmental math courses. So one course is the fundamentals of algebra, and this is a non-co-requisite course. So that means that if they don't pass this course, they end up taking it again. But if they pass it, they go to the second one, which is 1123, and this is now co-requisite. We have college algebra, so they get connected. They take both courses one semester, and if they pass both, then they get their 3 credit hours of college algebra. Okay, so there are 3 courses being co-rect right now. That's how we call it. Quantitative literacy and elementary statistics 1, including the algebra. So given that time is again running out, let me just show you what data I have done. I have collected and then I will report. So in terms of grading, you can see that in fall, so this is you can take a look at this line graph and see that, oh yeah, it looks like we are handling withdrawal rates. That's the light blue. And then the students getting A's, you can see that there is a little bit of dip here on fall 2019, and did not really recover really bad actually here in fall 2022 for A's. But it looks like if you look at the yellow, lots of people are failing. So this is the first remedial class, right? And this is the students who are not passing all of the criteria that was given using TSI test, the placement test. So the next class, the 1123, which is transition to college math, correct with algebra, quantitative literacy, and statistics, you can see that again, we have this percentages showing. These are percentages, and we have a little bit of a handle of the withdrawal rates and the failing rates, which we're so happy to see this part here. The yellow line, you can see it's low since 2019 to 2022. So there was a big problem here when in fall 2014. I was checking that out detail for detail, and I think there was an instructor problem there. Okay. Can you not see? Oh, Ingrid, can you not see my presentation? Okay. I am seeing a chat here, but let me move forward. So continuing, we have all of these.
No, I can't see it. I don't know
How about
if
others? Can you see
everybody
what
else
I'm
is seeing it.
presenting?
I'm sorry.
I can see it.
Yeah, I can
Oh,
see it.
Ingrid, okay. I hope that we can. Okay, so let's just let everybody, the rest can see it. Okay, now given that I am more into, I would say that the conclusion and checking that we can do something about this problem. So let me report that, doing all of these literature review, Denaro et al. 2022, very recent, they have identified the systemic inequity in higher education provided this certain list of future reforms. And they even have this coined this peers, persons excluded because of their ethnicity and race, peers. Okay. And this is the set or the group of people experiencing lower baseline completion rates. And that's being actually shown in my next study of this data set. I'm now going to go deeper and look at all of these other factors, demographics, social, economic level and things like that. And you can see that this will be confirmed, the Navarro et al.'s paper. And then you can see also that they found that racial opportunity gaps are more pervasive in the freshman and sophomore years. And last year, Bilicki et al., they have also realized that, of course, COVID did a lot of damage, right? Found that COVID intensified the pervasive economic, societal, racial inequities all across the states in the US. So why do I look at this? Well, I attended a big conference, Math Fest, last year in Tampa, and I was into this JEDI. I really like this little acronym, JEDI: Justice, Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion. Why do we need to look into this? It's because, you know, the university I am in, it's 90% women, and right now it's being classified as Hispanic-Serving. And I feel that if we can at least get to the I would say, changing the system, because it all comes down to a lot of things. The system itself, the placement tests, the placement of the students in the courses, what degree they are taking, so that when you're placing them a certain math course, they are actually getting towards their degree completion, right? So in a way, conclusion-wise, I'm saying that if we can help them, and in this case, my result actually said that we are heading towards the good direction. Students who are in the correct courses, they are moving and passing them. Thank you so much.